Jean-Christophe, welcome to Time+Tide.
Good morning.
I just want to cut right in while that chiming is happening and say that that's quite something, isn't it? That's a really loud minute repeater.
Yeah, it's not only loud, but it's based on the marine escapement, which is quite unique in the industry, which was developed by Bulgari. And the way also to trigger the minute repeater is quite original, as we have used the lug of the watch. And so by pulling it, you just trigger it. So it's pretty elegant.
Yes.
It's all integrated in the case of the watch. And again, this has been permitted by the fact that we're crafting ourselves internally our cases, which make it much easier. And when it comes to find a creative solution, again, ensuring the elegance we've mentioned before as one of the key elements of Bulgari positioning in watches.
And what excites you about this level of fine watchmaking?
Well, personally, I'm not a watch master at all, so I'm more excited by the outcome. That is, in that case, obviously, the beauty of the music. It's something which is magical. It's what's appealing to the senses, above and beyond, the technology inside, which obviously is prime technology. This is really, the crystalline sound, and the design which gets together with it, which is pretty open works. So you can really see through and really see the watch really coming alive. What's more interesting on watches to see, the life beyond the hands.
There is a bit of a paradox with Bulgari because the masculinity and boldness of the design is offset in the Finissimo by the slenderness of the movement and the slenderness of these ultra-thin pieces.
Yeah, we really wanted to offer men the same elegance as we do for ladies through jewelry. And obviously the conclusion was, let's try to create something ultra thin. We wanted something very Bulgari. And we thought that within the Bulgari range, probably Octo was a stronger design. It's a pretty manly, pretty angular, pretty sharp design. And the miracle is that by using that design around that movement, or the other way around, we eventually came up with something very surprising, which is indeed ultra thin. This is actually the thinnest tourbillon watch ever created. And 2 years after we introduced it, it's still holding a record. But at the same time, it has kept all the Octo character. If you compare it, for instance, to the B Retro, it's exactly the same watch, except that it's very thin. So thanks to that shape, to the angles, to the contrast of the polish and the brush, on the Octo eventually you keep the strong pedigree of an Octo while getting the ultra thinness.
The last watch for today is making quite a racket.
Yeah, this is again a sunray. Again, we found a pretty nice way also to integrate the trigger. Here, instead of a button, we have an extension of the case, which again is coming from the art of case making. And probably in terms of sound, we are reaching here the maximum of Bulgari. Noah, if you listen to it.
Sounds like there's a train about to run through the station. And tell me about the real specifics of this watch in terms of the technical side of things.
It's really the integration of the design and decoration together with the technology itself. And so the indexes are part of the case. So it's a skeleton to some extent, with indexes which are really a full part of the case. And one of the reasons is that the vibration is also participating to the music, which is generated by the hammers. So it's a way to play with the case as part of the sound.
And why do you think people are attracted to minute repeaters? Because they are one of the most technical complications to make and the most challenging.
Well, when you look at them, at the way the hammers are banging, you understand that obviously it's something very special. And something which, besides giving time, is requiring a lot of expertise, a lot of know, and people probably are fascinated by the 800 parts which are in motion inside that watch.
Thank you very much for bringing these in today, Jean-Christophe.
Thank you.
It's been wonderful having you here.